Aloha, everybody. This is Cathy Bilsky, the Quantum Leap Let Light Unite show on UPRN Radio, and this is December 6, 2019. Wow. Well, I hope you all had a very nice Thanksgiving, and as you can see in the United States, a lot of weird stuff is going on, and Trump is finally going for impeachment. Well, he's not, the Dems are, and the Republicans are totally in bed with Putin. I mean, crazy times in the US. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do my show on today. Did I want to do something funny, which I probably will do later toward the end of the month, or do something more serious? And I don't know about you guys, but I am so tired of the reptilians on this planet, rape, pillage, and plundering, and trying to take every natural resource they can, or screw it up, wreck it, pollute it, make it dirtier. I mean, I am just so over it. And then we've got Satan, who seems to be in a little bit control of the planet, and that's who we're doing battle with. So I said, let's do an energy show and start removing some of these dark energy overlays from the planet and cut the magicians off from their, going to be going into the winter solstice and work on reptilians and cutting Satan from the planet and then the ties and bind Earth has to Satan. If you want light to go forward, sometimes you gotta cut darkness off at its source so light can go forward. So that's what we're gonna do tonight. For those of you that are going to participate, I want you to sit down, your feet flat on the floor, put your hands in your lap right now like you're going to receive, because right now you are, and start taking some gentle deep breaths. I want you to inhale light, exhale out everything that no longer serves you, and imagine all that unwanted energy going through the violet flame back to God, and you fill up with your divine essence. And do that till I tell you to stop. Surround each and every one of you. I'm going to surround you in a bubble of golden flame. I add to that the blue flame of protection, the violet flame of transmutation, the green flame of healing. And I'm going to seal you in the pink flame of love. And I'm going to ask all your teachers, guides, masters, all the divine beings that work with you, invite them in to really amplify our work. And I want you to imagine now that you're sitting in this huge stadium. You got people to the right, people to the left, and you're holding their hands. And we're all connected through our heart chakras. In the center of the stadium, we're going to put this huge 10-ton crystal to amplify our work, and above that we're going to do bubbles of light and put the energy work in there. So while we're doing the energy work, I'm going to ask that you do also a little bit of some creative visualization and really see this stuff happening, and it's going to manifest quicker. All right. So I want you to connect with the Creator and feel that high energy flow down. I want you to send that energy all the way down your legs, out your feet, into the earth, and let that energy flow right into all the trees' roots. See the trees being re-energized and helping the earth maintain her balance. Now allow this energy to flow down your arms, out your hands, and down your spine. So you're totally consumed in this really, really high divine healing energy. Now allow the energy to flow down your right arm, your right hand. It's going to travel into a circle. And as it travels to the right, we're going to call in all the other gods and goddesses of light, past, present, future, invite them in and help us amplify this energy work. Air, earth, fire, and water, all the elementals, the angels, all the people doing prayer work and light work. We're going to, with their permission, add their energy to what we're doing tonight. Now feel the energy flow down your left arm, your left hand, and it's now going to flow to the left. And as the energy flows to the left, The circle is now closed, so only that which is light may enter. We're going to ask the trees to join us and to take our energy and to really send it into the earth through the roots, so the earth really can feel it even more, and then out through the branches, so all life forms can feel this really high quantum enlightenment energy. We call to all the rock, stones, crystals, minerals on the planet, all the earth keepers to lock into our big earth keeper in the center and amplify our work over 100,000 fold. We call to all the grids, ley lines, meridians, domes, obelisks, pyramids, all the sacred and holy spots on the planet to lock in to the divine work we're doing tonight. And I'm going to ask Mother, Father, that everyone who participates tonight receives a healing while we're doing this energy work, and that you guide us into doing not our will, but thy will be done. So be it. So if you got a crystal, grab the crystal, hold it in your hand. And feel yourself now, again, reconnect with the Creator and all that high energy, pull her down. Let it flow out your arms, your hands, into the center, forming a bubble of light. Allow that energy to flow out your chakras into the center, into this bubble of light that's forming. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put the Mother Earth, and in your mind's eye, I want you to imagine her gently rotating. And in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call to Michael the Archangel, Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, all the cosmic beings and the Creator, to cut all ties to all artificial plasma in the atmosphere that was reptilian created. As we cut ties to their masters, we call the violet flame through all cells, atoms, molecules, DNA of this plasma to clean it up. Now we reconnected all to the Creator, filling it all up with divine love. We command it to be neutral and no longer function. See the plasma around the earth breaking up, neutralizing itself. Let it not able to form any square or ring frequency patterns. We place a mirror in front of the scalar and plasma weapons to return all signals and frequencies back to the reptilian stations. As this is done, we see all the equipment imploding on itself. Let all computers connected with any scalar frequency machines being used overloading with this energy that was sent back, causing the machines to also implode. A call to debris in outer space from meteors, rockets, satellites to start to magnetize all satellites that are not being used for the highest good of all mankind and interfere with their orbit cycle. Call to Helios and Vista to reach out and embrace these satellites with so much divine electromagnetic energy that it will interfere with signals. They're not being used with divine purpose. I give the angels permission to interfere and divinely distort any signals coming from any satellites. Again, that's not being used for the benefit of humanity. We also cut ties to all fifth dimensional energy frequency events around the earth that's creating a dark energy overlay over the earth, control and harness human consciousness. We cut all ties to all machines that are affecting us through the 3D world through frequencies, vibrations, and sound that's directed at the electromagnetic fields to create negativity and chaos. Cancel clear all frequencies that are suppressing light, giving humans an oppressive feeling. We also cut the ties to all military buoys connected to the reptilian stations and their dark masters. We command that all these buoys be contained in a circle of cement with a lead overlay to jam all frequencies, replacing these buoys in a position of harmlessness. We command that frequencies connected to the Merkaba orthogonal transformers to break down and collapse, dissolving the frequency fence that creates a self-perpetuating loop of negativity. We now send a golden solar energy through these frequencies that shift the grid so people feel positive, happy, and see their life's missions and purposes. We now command the breakdown and deactivation of all scalar plasma weapons that are coming from low Earth orbit satellites that are targeting the most awakened light workers on the planet. We also see the plasma toplet bombs that are protecting these satellites, breaking down, also becoming non-functional. Now let's send a golden solar energy through the Earth's morphogenetic grid that neutralizes any dark energy that wants to control the grid. And that golden solar energy is going to amplify divine enlightenment. We call divine light, divine balance, divine male-female balance to all grids, ley lines, meridians, zones, obelisk pyramids, and all the sacred spots on the planet. I call the Michael's sword of blue flame to cut all ties to all satanic, negative ceremonies that have been done, past, present, and future on these areas. See it blaze with the violet flame to transmute these power spots to divine light. Envision these areas blazing in God's divine radiating light, sending positive enlightened energy through the earth and all sacred spots, radiating joy and happiness to the earth and all her inhabitants. As these reptilian facilities break down, we see everyone reconnect to the Creator, becoming awakened spiritual, divine, happy beings. They are also given their divine missions and purposes as they open to new possibilities that will help them go beyond their divine potential. All right, fill this circle bubble of light up with light and love. And we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, take another deep breath. As you exhale, you're sending that positive divine energy into the center. We're going to create another bubble of light. And in this bubble, we are again going to put the Mother Earth and all life form. And we're going to remove the dark. We're going to remove all the ties and binds that Satan has to earth and humanity. So let there be light. In the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Call to Michael the Archangel to take his sword of blue flame and cut all ties to all satanic magic around all life forms, organic, inorganic, including all movie stars, all singers and illusion makers, the music, TV, movie, cable, and radio communication fields, industries, politicians, leaders, religious leaders, military personnel of all ranks, and all decision makers, plants and animals worldwide. Anyone who will sacrifice their spiritual values for power, knowledge, or material gain, which is also known as a Fautesian pact. This includes all skin this magic is written on, no matter where Satan keeps it hidden. As ties to all satanic black magic and pacts that were made with Satan are cut, we call the violet flame to clean up all that dark energy, and then we send the angel light energy to heal it, then fill it up with the Creator's divine love. We command the skins and parchments to now be neutral, only emitting love. I call upon the fire elemental to blaze and burn in all the vaults of Satan, and everywhere these skins and parchments of magic are kept. Let the flame do the final cleansing. I now see all satanic vaults, ethereal or in physical, in flame and burning till all skins and parchments that contracts are written on are in ashes. All trusts are hereby dissolved through the sacred trust that God has with humans that help us set free. We cut all black magic, satanic ties, and binds Satan has placed on all life forms, souls of planet Earth, going back to the time when Satan was cast out of heaven through this present time and future of our planet. The ties and binds to this energy and all souls are now cut free from your bondage. Satan owns no one. The people of this planet all have their very own direct link to God, the Creator, thus in charge of all dominion on the planet. You do not own the world, humans, nor any souls on this planet or anywhere. We can manage our own sacred trust with the Creator ourselves. Thank you very much. Satan, you're fired. We now reconnect all those souls to the Creator, helping them become awakened, conscious, spiritual beings. We cut the ties to all of Satan's trusts he set up, claiming all real estate is his and binding that in magic. We again cut the ties with this trust Call the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal, then we reconnect it to God. Now we command it to be neutral, to only emit love. We call forth the fire elemental to burn this magic and all it's written on to ashes. This trust is hereby dissolved by the light of God, the Creator, and everything that is holy. We cut all ties to Satan and all trust that makes people slaves. We again cut the ties to this magic and the bonding of it with Satan. We call the violet flame through it to clean up the energy, angel light to heal it, then we reconnect it to the Creator, commanding it to be neutral. We again call to the fire elemental to blaze through this magic till it's cleansed by fire to ashes and dust. I see the storage vaults, physical or etheric and physical flame now. Now see all veils and overlays over all souls being removed, allowing everyone to reconnect to their higher selves, becoming awakened spiritual beings, fully aware of their divine missions and purposes. We cut all ties with the trust called Sisui Quivi, claiming all souls to Satan and the Catholic Church. As these ties are cut, we call the violet flame to clean it up, the angel light energy to heal. Fill it up with the Creator's love. Now we command it to be neutral, only emit love. I call the fire elemental to burn the skin it's written on till in ashes. See all souls being set free again, becoming awakened spiritual beings. We cut all ties and magical contracts Satan had with the Roman Vatican Church Empire and with Hitler. All concordats are now dissolved by the violet flame, healed in angel light, and reconnected to the Creator, now becoming neutral or only emitting love. The energy of the First through the Fourth Reich is now dissolved. Call the higher selves of all beings, worshiping Satan, past, present, future, to step forward in the light of God and renounce Satan, all lies, deceptions, chaos, and wars you create. If you choose not to, which is your free will, call to your higher self and guardian angel to put you all in positions of harmlessness now. We remove all veils and overlays you have placed on each other, cut the oaths you have taken together, binding you to each other in your projects, now removed. For those who choose to stay with Satan, again, your free will, we place you all in a bubble of mirror, the mirror facing you, so any dark energy you try and send out will stay contained. We also add the violet flame to cleanse this energy so it does not gain any strength. This bubble of mirror will stay up 24/7, 365 days a year, from here through eternity. It will dissolve when you choose to work in the light of the Creator and not Satan. Until then, this bubble keeps you powerless. May this light work be amplified over 100,000-fold every time anybody reads or listens to this prayer. All right, fill this bubble up with much energy, and we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, we're going to create another bubble of light. Feel that energy flow through all your chakras, your arms, your hands, into the center. And in this bubble, we're going to put in all the reptilians on the planet and help them reconnect to the Creator. And I would like to also direct this at all the Republican Democrats who speak only for the wealthy and the U.S. president. All right, with all those reptilians in this bubble, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. We call to the Creator who has all the data, past, present, and future of the reptilian personal blueprint to activate the information that allows for healing of all thoughts and memories that are blocking and holding reptilians back at this time from moving forward into enlightenment. We ask the Creator that if it's for their highest good of the earth and all life forms, that the Creator steps in, neutralizing the single white chromosome that's added to the reptilians' DNA that makes the reptilians more aggressive and warlike. We see it being replaced with a chromosome that makes them kinder and compassionate, compelling them to speak only truth. We ask the Creator to reactivate the hormone, the reptilian brain that allows them to become spiritual beings. This also lets the reptilians now be released from all addiction they have to the dense physical world and the sensation it offers. Let this release be done now. We cut all ties and cancel clear all reptilian DNA energies activated by the vibrational frequencies created by the Illuminati, Satanic, secret society rituals that activate demon possession by the reptilians, especially in those that have the reptilian bloodline. We are now cutting ties and remove all blueprint overlays that suppress reptilian souls. And as these overlays are removed, they're now open to a spiritual existence. This also allows them to balance their male-female energies, which will also allow reptilians to create a third force of divine potential. We cancel clear all Illuminati secret society rituals that are activating the reptilian DNA in reptilians, as well as human hybrids. Instead, we see these rituals being reversed and now empowering reptilians to reconnect to Source. Love can and is changing their genetic coding, reconnecting them to the Creator to become awakened spiritual beings that have unlimited potential. We ask the creators to give the reptilians special grace and unlock the doors in their minds that are keeping them from connecting to the higher frequency of light. Release all that which are holding them back. I ask all the creators to close down the reptilian part of the brain and open up the divine God brain, filling them with whatever high vibration is needed to shift them so everyone gets to go into the golden age of enlightenment, leaving no one behind. Send these beings and entities whatever vibration, sound, color, and memories of being connected to the Creator they need so they gently evolve into the light. The Creator, their higher selves, and angels know exactly what each one needs and are sending it to them as we speak. As more reptilians awaken, see us propelling ourselves far into the divine golden age, way beyond the Creator's wildest dreams of a golden age planet where humans and reptilians live in peace and harmony, and the earth is treated with divine respect. All right, fill that up with light and love. I'm going to take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so take another deep breath. And as you exhale, you allow that energy now to create another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we are going to put in all the dark magicians on the planet. So let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power, the sacred fire vested in me, I command. I call to the divine and ask that all ties to any group, human or non-human, including any ETs, Anunnaki, reptilians, hybrids, demons, or any satanic magician that is connected to the Third, Fourth Reich, the Black Order, Nazis, Knights of Malta, the popes, white and black, the Jesuits, Masons, Rothschild, and all secret societies. The Illuminati are cut from each other, or any group that's just practicing working with evil. I want all satanic magicians trying to keep this group in power be cut from all the elementals and humans they are misusing. Cleanse these elementals and humans up with the violet flame. Send them the angel light energy to heal. Now fill them up with divine love. As they reconnect with love, we command them to be neutral, only emitting love, and for the humans to become divinely conscious. See all ties, binds, blood oaths, and beast swarm mentality being cut between these individual groups or anyone trying to create a new world order, all controlled puppets, the entertainment business, ETs, reptilians, Nordic reptilian hybrids, Satan, Lucifer and all their seed, the Nephilim, Greys, Illuminati and their seed, any satanic magician and their secret societies they have created to keep them in power. As ties are cut, see their energy coming off each other in any of their projects and programs that bind them together. Let all the energies from any and all ceremonies being done from now through the full moon and equinox be automatically neutralized, gaining no strength or power. Let any energy being put out to create any kind of natural disasters through the use of any Tesla info be neutralized through the violet flame, healed with angel light, filled up with God's love. Now we command the energy to be neutral and completely harmless. We ask the divine to send the correct amount of divine color, energy, light, and sound into the reptilian demon brain, reconnecting their brain to divine intelligence. See the divine sending love into their hearts, brains, water molecules, cells, atoms, and integrating with their DNA. Let them fill up with so much light that they have a spiritual reawakening, quantum leaping them into the golden age of divine enlightenment. We cut the ties to any black satanic magician that is using any ritual or symbol to rent the veils to other dimensions, open any stargates, time portals, including the Montauk program and HARP. We call the violet flame through these portals to clean them up, fill the portals up with divine energy, close and seal them forever now. Any machines or nuclear devices used to rent veils between dimensions are rendered harmless, and this includes the CERN Hadron Collider project. May that project implode on itself in a way no one will be hurt or harmed. See any dark energy spirit that's wandering around the planet, in or out of body, be cut from the earth plane, and anything they bonded to, we tie and bind them, putting them through the violet flame to clean them up and send them back to the divine, filling those empty spaces up with an angel of peace. We cut ties to any satanic energy, subliminal or conscious in all concerts, that promote Satan, Lucifer through their misuse of symbols, signs, art, beats of music, trinkets, and clothing lines. Cut the ties to anyone who helped hide the Nazis or was responsible for hiding their Nazi loot during and after World War II, including anyone from the IG Farben group, Bormann group, Jesuits, the Bush family, Central Bank, the Associates, Wall Street, industrials, chemical and drug manufacturers, weapons manufacturers, militaries, universities, research scientists, police, CIA, FBI, spies, all governments and secret societies. We call the goddess of truth into their lives. Let nothing remain hidden from humanity. Remove all veils of invisibility that were put in place to protect them. As humanity is becoming conscious and aware, see them being given their divine missions and divine purpose as they reconnect, quantum leaping all life, no matter what dimension on into the golden age. Imagine all spiritually stuck beings have all the blocks removed so they can have a divine spiritual awakening. Let them reconnect to their feelings and emotions, allowing them to have a divine consciousness again, including anyone who is genetically altered through breeding or DNA tampering. I asked Michael the Archangel to cut all ties to the wealth all these dark people have accumulated and redirected that abundance energy to all light workers in need. Let everything good on this planet gain strength and forward movement now. Love all, serve all. Fill that up with light and love. We're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. So again, we're going to create a bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we are going to put the God and Goddess of Chaos. We're going to call to Michael to come forth. Cut the ties of this God and Goddess of Chaos. Cut the ties from anyone calling them forth, anyone trying to do their bidding and create chaos on the planet, which includes Trump and his family. We're going to call to Michael to come forth and tie and bind all that chaotic energy. Put it through the violet flame back to God. Fill that up with peace. All right, we're going to fill this one up now with light and love. And we're going to take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, again, I'm going to take a deep breath and create another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we are going to put Trump and his whole family. So again, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command. Call to all the crystals in Washington, D.C. area to amplify light and transparency everywhere in the capital. We ask the Creator to remove all energy overlays that's keeping the public from seeing all the unnecessary expenses that the Trump family is creating, that the public is paying for. See the mass general public demanding Trump either stop going on as many vacation trips to any of his golf courses or pay for the trips himself, no longer using taxpayer funds, either for his golf trips or his Nazi rallies. See Trump having to pay all this money back, not only to the taxpayers, but to all those cities Trump has stiffed when he has gone and done a Nazi rally and left without paying his bill. We're going to call the higher self of the decision makers in those cities to be divinely inspired to look at putting liens on Trump's properties until he pays. We ask that all veils and overlays that's protecting any of the Trump's kids, wives, or ex-wives from the public's eye and receiving real justice are removed now. Let all their plans be brought to the surface in a way that Congress, the Senate, and the New York Southern District Courts take action, strip them of their power, and replace with someone with international experience and a human being. Remove all protection magic that's protecting them from prison time for their illegal practices of making money from the president's office, including money laundering. See all the appropriate state prosecuting attorneys pursuing the Trump family for all their past and present money laundering schemes. Let them be given prison time for all their treasonous actions. We ask Trump's higher self to release his hatred of anyone that's not white, going backwards and forwards through hundreds of thousands of his former lives. Let's remove his father's overlay over Trump. As it's removed, we ask his higher self to help him reconnect to the Creator to become an awakened spiritual being. We still trying. See all Trump's mob ties being severed and transmuted by the violet fire so Trump can no longer pull from that crime syndicate energy, whether it's Russian, Saudi, or American. Let all Trump's mob secrets be brought up to the surface and revealed to all, allowing real justice to step in. Remove all magical overlays of protection around Trump so there's complete transparency on how he sexually abuses children and women, whether it's in the past, present, or present. Let's send energy to all those women Trump has sexually abused in the past and present, along with the energy they need to come forward to speak truth, take Trump to court if necessary, and win and be protected from Trump and his followers. Call the higher selves of everyone in the United States to realize that Donald Trump and family are a national security threat. We ask that every American, they need to demand that their representatives, especially the Republicans, judicial and elected, stand up and insist that the Trump administration be impeached and removed from office because of all his high crimes and misdemeanors. Let there be a world tribunal to judge Trump's betrayal of the Kurds and any ethnic cleansing that results from Trump's actions. We ask Michael the Archangel to remove all overlays along with cutting all ties and binds that Trump has to Bill Barr and that Bill Barr has to the New World Order and the Catholic Church and Trump. Let there be total transparency with everything he does. See Barr losing his law license, impeached and removed from office. And see all those federal judges that Mitch McConnell has crammed into the courts. Let the Bar Association come forward, and if they are not qualified, which most of them are not, see them removing all their licenses. So they've got to be removed from their positions. We call the Michael the Archangel to remove all overlays of magic that's keeping the Congress and Senate from standing firm, impeaching and removing Trump and Pence from office. Cut off ties and binds that Trump has to the KKK, Nazis, all white nationalism, the Nazi racist Stephen Miller, and evangelicals. Let's call the violet flame through all this energy to transmute all hate. See all Stephen Miller, Trump's immigration plans falling apart, as well as Miller being removed from his office in the White House. If Trump has Hitler's genes bloodline, we now cut those ties to Hitler, the past, and violet flame. All that energy replaced with light. We ask Trump's higher self to now let him reconnect to the Creator, so he becomes an awakened spiritual being who now knows better than to hurt or harm. Again, if Trump refuses, which is his free will, we ask his higher self to put him in a position of harmlessness now. Let us tie and bind the god and goddess of war and chaos and all chaos magic attached to Trump. See the chaos magic neutralizing the nothing, having no power. See all of Trump's evil programs being reversed and repealed. See Trump's barren tax be repealed and replaced with a tax rate from 2017. See the courts making Donald Trump show all his tax returns. It's called Ganesha, the remover of obstacles, to remove all blocks that's keeping Trump's taxes from being released and shown to the general public. And we're going to send energy to all those federal judges that's presiding over any Trump case, and see them standing firm for the Constitution. And if that means siding against Trump, then so be it. Let us tie and bind the goddess of war and chaos and all chaos magic attached to Trump. See the chaos magic neutralizing to nothing, having no power. See all of Trump's evil programs being reversed and repealed again. See Trump's barren tax be repealed and replaced with a tax rate from 2018. So now we're going to send energy to the Democrats in power to be divinely inspired on how to impeach and remove Trump, Pence, and all their cabinet members from offices. See divine accountability manifesting in all those people's lives. And we're going to call the higher selves of the Republicans to step forward and stand for the Constitution. And if they choose not to, we're going to ask their higher self and guardian angels, put them in a position of harmlessness. And if that means removing them from office, so be it. See people boycotting all of Trump's properties in protest of his putting children in cages, his immigration family separation policies, being a Russian Putin collaborator, destroying the USA from within. See all satanic magic that is keeping the Trumps in power be neutralized. See all overlays of Nazi evangelical magic removed from Trump and his family. It's time for Trump, Pence to be impeached and the family members removed from office, replaced with human light workers. And fill that bubble up with energy, and let's take a deep breath and release it. And I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so again, take another deep breath. I'm going to create another bubble of light. And in this bubble of light, we're going to put in everybody you know that needs healing. And I want you to imagine them sitting on chairs of angel light or tables of angel light, laying on tables. And we're going to surround them in a bubble of angel light. And we're going to ask the angel light to absorb any discomfort they have. Now, I want you quietly to put whatever family or relatives or friends that are sick and in need in this bubble of light. And you can do it silently or out loud. All right, so now we're going to send light healing energy to their heart chakras, and from their heart chakra, it's going to go to anywhere in their body that they need physical healing, body, mind, or soul. If they need to be grounded, let them be grounded so they can make good decisions. And we're going to ask their higher self now to send them whatever healing they need in whatever modality works best for them, and that they're open to using that healing modality and put it into action and see positive results. We're going to ask that all darkness be removed. Not only the people that are sick, but from your family members and friends. Anything that's keeping family life disruptive. Let divine harmony come down and anchor in their homes, their offices, their schools, everywhere they're at. And let's send some divine abundance to everybody in the family. And let's send everybody a heart's desire and ask the Creator to send everybody a heart's desire, something that will bring them joy. Now, from your heart, because I want you to put yourselves in this bubble of light, imagine from your heart going out to everyone in your family. You're sending love to them. Now see that energy being returned. You're sending love out. See it being returned. And now in your mind's eye, see everybody hugging each other and being really joyful at being able to help each other in all ways. And the more that they help each other, the more joy they have, and see family being reformed and becoming stronger. All right, so fill that up with light and love, and we're also going to take a deep breath and release it. I'm going to give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so we're going to create another bubble of light, and in this bubble of light, we're going to put in all Nazis and cut them from their sacred symbols. All right, let there be light in the name of the presence of God, which I am, through the magnetic power of the sacred fire vested in me, I command that all Nazi swastika symbols are reversed, so the energy now brings in peace and prosperity back to the earth and humanity. Every time anyone looks at a Nazi swastika, see the energy being reversed in its correct positive direction. We cut the ties to anyone whose intent is to misuse any sacred symbols. Call the violet flame through them to clean them up and reconnect those symbols to the divine. See these energies being reversed to their positive, correct direction now. If this symbol was used to set humanity's collective solar plexus backwards, we now reverse directions and see humanity moving forward in light and love. I command that any portal, stargate, time portals, including the time portal of Montauk or CERN or HARP, being used for the dark purpose of manipulating time or allowing dark forces from other dimensions on the planet, be cut from those who are misusing them, closed and sealed forever. made invisible and moved so they cannot reopen them. Imagine any machines being used for this purpose, breaking down now. See any magic symbols and rituals being used to rent the veils between inner dimensions be rendered harmless. I ask that all those who try and run real machines become confused so the machines don't function properly. As real energy is corrected, see humanity becoming conscious and focused on their divine spiritual growth, bringing the golden age into manifestation. I ask that all that misuse of real energy be tied and bound. All real machines are cut from their masters and any byproduct from real, including any psychokinetic energy, mind-altering, manipulating machines, and any Tesla invention. I cut these elementals from their masters, cleansing them up with the violet flame, fill the elementals up with love, and command them to be neutral, break down, and no longer function. Of course, this includes any machines, computers connected to the ELF, the HEART program, CERN, any microwave cell phone towers, airplanes, spy satellites, jets, helicopters, creating chemtrails in the Montauk program. I ask anyone trying to misuse of real energy through the use of sound, color, water, chemicals, drugs to stop now. Step forward into the light and help us bring the earth into the golden age peacefully. Stop manipulating humankind by creating apocalyptic energy. If you choose not to work in the light in a peaceful way, I ask your higher self and your guardian angel to put you in a position of harmlessness. I ask Michael the Archangel to cut all energy and money sources from those that misuse of real energy, redirecting that energy to light workers to put toward their divine missions and making their lives prosperous and comfortable. We cut off ties and magical contracts the Anunnaki Satan had with the Roman Vatican Church Empire and Hitler. All concordats are now dissolved by the violet flame, healed in angel light, and reconnected to the Creator, now becoming neutral. We're only emitting love. The energy of the first through the Fourth Reich is now dissolved. Nevertheless, not our will, but thy will be done. And let's fill this up with light and love. Take a deep breath and release it. I give thanks for this opportunity to serve. All right, so let's close. And if you would, let's do 3 ohms to close. Come on, you can ohm with me. Oh. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May all the beings in all the worlds be happy. So be it. Sairam. Okay, guys, and amen. I hear an amen, amen. All right, let's ground. Put your feet flat on the floor. And I want you to feel that earth energy come up your legs, up your ankles, your knees. And as it comes up higher, I want you to feel your energies pull back in body. Feel yourself becoming very grounded, very clear-headed, very, very centered. The more energy that comes up your legs, the higher it comes up, the more centered you are. And you become very, very grounded. So for you guys that are still high and spacey after the show, and I'm not talking hot spacey, I don't know how cold it is around you, but if you can, run outside, dress warm, put your hands on a tree for 30 seconds, send all your excess energy into the tree, and then have the tree send you energy back, and you're going to ground. You might have a plant in your house that you can do that too, okay? If you don't have that and it's way too cold, get a stone called hematite. And hematite, for those of you that have visual, looks like this. There we go. Silver gray, okay. It's a shiny silver gray when it's polished, and it's a very dusty, like coal when it's not polished. But when people come into my store in Hawaii, and I do have a rock shop that I'm sitting in, and they get really spacey because of all the energy around here, and they can't make a decision, which doesn't work well for me. I have them hold hematite, and it helps them pull in body, and then they can see then clearly if anything resonates with them, which is a win-win for everybody. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again and doing some energy work with me and some service work for the earth and all life forms. Don't forget to tune in to the YouTube channel and subscribe not only to YouTube, to me, Cathy Bilsky, or the UPRN channel. I put all my verbal shows up, and then occasionally I'll do something live that I can post, a little prayer, a short prayer. I do a lot of work around on Facebook, and if you can, tune into Facebook around 4:30 my time, which would be about 10:30 Eastern time. I try to do some energy work for the earth, and it can be pretty short and sweet. So if you want to keep the energy work going, you can tune into that. Or chant, may divine enlightenment descend on everyone now. May divine enlightenment awaken within everyone now. You can, may divine enlightenment descend on Trump now. May divine enlightenment awaken within Trump now. May divine enlightenment descend on all Republicans now. May divine enlightenment awaken within all Republicans now. That's not really hard, but that's really going to keep anchoring the light to the planet. If you want energy work from me, you can call me up at my store, 808-775-9400 from 11 to 4 Hawaiian time. And I do have an answering machine, so if not, I'm not here, I will call you back. And I want angelite, crystals, healing work, and the one stop spiritual shop. And for those of you that can come see me in person, I live on the Big Island in Hawaii. I'm on the north side in Honoka'a, where I have a store called Cathy's Angelite, Crystals, Miracles, and Joy, where I actually have the largest crystal in Hawaii, and it's a 1,000-pound smoky quartz celestial, double terminated earthkeeper, weighing over 1,000 pounds. And for those of you that are visual, if you look behind me, you can see her. Pretty incredible. And then I have another earthkeeper that's 650 pounds, and then I have a whole store full of crystals. I also do the energy work, the curse removal, energy balancing if you're in need, soul retrievals. I'd like to do those by appointment and by donation. And, I can always get it free on YouTube. Spiritual readings, I do a lot over phone and through Skype, and those are also donations. So you can catch me on Twitter. I'm on all the social medias and LinkedIn and, of course, Facebook, and then here. So, guys, I hope you have a really nice week. And, those small stores out there, they need you more than the big stores. So see if you can shop locally and with your small mom and pop, because we really appreciate it. And, if you want to keep us around, you got to support us. So anything helps, and we're really greatly appreciative. On that high note, I'm going to bid you good night. See you next week. And have a really, really awesome week. May it be blessed and filled with many miracles, and many of your heart's desires come your way. All right. Aloha. Good night, everybody.